Hey guys, my name is Dennis, and I've been playing the marathon service now for quite a bit now. I think it's around 15 to 16 hours that I've played overall, and I've heard that some people struggle a bit. I also struggled a bit in the beginning, and I still do with some things. So I wanted to make this a very quick YouTube video of like 5 tips to help you out. Marathon is an extraction shooter. So what that means is basically when you die, you lose your loadout and your guns, your mods, core shields, basically everything that you took into that match. And a lot of people get like this fear of losing their gear. And the one thing that people do is they find a purple weapon and then they just put it into the vault, or like a blue shield or something. And to be honest, I get it. I've been this type of person in Arc Raiders. I find like a purple gun. I have not used it for like the first few weeks because I was super scared to take it in with me. But to be honest, at the moment, that's the worst thing that you could do, especially because it's a service land. You're gonna lose it anyway, like sooner or later. One thing that I can tell you is you should communicate with your teammates. Like, what's the goal of the match? Do you want to go for fights? Do you want to just go for quests? Do you want to go in with a free loadout or like a sponsor kit? It's called a marathon. Basically, communicate what the goal is, because it doesn't make sense if your teammate picks a sponsor kit and you take all of your best stuff into the match. Because if they die, you're lost. You're only making it harder for yourself, and the chances that you're gonna lose your gear in a fight are way higher. If you play with your teammates, you should like align on what the goal of the next round is. Are they gonna go in with a sponsor kit? Are they gonna go in with their best stuff? Basically, communicate on what you want to do, what the goal is. Maybe you want to go for fights. Then maybe you should take your blue shield with you because you're gonna have an advantage. Because the gray shield, the time to kill in this game, man, it's honestly so short. Even the green shields, it's crazy. So take your blue shield if you can. If you're gonna lose it, who cares? Upgrade your factions. Go do the quests, upgrade the skill trees that they have, do the contracts. This is the first thing you should probably focus on. It's unlocked on SIAC rank 1, so you can immediately upgrade it once you have the resources for it. I don't know what those are because I already did it, but it increases your heat capacity, so it means you can sprint longer. On Vandal, you can also do the double jump and not run out of heat immediately. So yeah, the heat capacity is important for every single shell you want to play. That's basically your sprint limit. What I can also recommend is focus on your bolt size. If you're a loot goblin and you like looting faster, go for this as well. It increases your loot speed and it helps a ton. What you can also do is just hover over them and you can see where you can find it. So the sources for the reclaimed biostripping is on perimeter, it's in Hauler, and on Dire Marsh, it's on LG Pawns. Go there, try to find those. One thing to keep in mind is Hauler and LG Pawns are both super PvP heavy because they're like in the middle of the map, and once you shoot, everyone comes running into those places. So be a bit more careful with the biostripping. The unstable biomass you can definitely find also on other parts. So on perimeter it's on Hauler or Overflow. On Dire Marsh it's in LG Ponds or Greenhouse. So whenever you're looting something, it will be shown with like a little green icon that you need this for like an upgrade. Battery weapons are your friend. Maybe even your best friend, because they use less ammo. So a battery has like way more capacity than like one full clip. At least that's how I feel about the battery weapons. I know that some people really don't like them, but I can recommend, especially if you're like complaining about the ammo or have like issues of not having enough ammo, because yeah, ammo is like super expensive. It's like, and also ammo is not that cheap. So for loadouts, what I do, I have one gun that uses like regular ammo, light rounds, heavy rounds, whatever, or a sniper rifle if you want to go for that as well, go for it. And then I have one gun that uses battery ammo, so like a volt weapon, I think they're called. And why guns that use battery ammo are so insane is because the batteries recharge. Basically, whenever you're sprinting, they slowly regenerate ammo charge. And one thing you need to be really careful with is do not reload after each single enemy you killed. I know it's a habit that a lot of like Call of Duty players have. It's a habit that I have, and it's a really bad one, especially for those weapons, because you're losing the rest of the battery. You're basically just like throwing it away, and yeah. If I go in with the sponsor kit, usually what you would have is one rifle with not enough ammo. The first thing that you're gonna do in that round, use your ammo crate. Like immediately, you don't need it mid-fight. You want to get the ammo as early as possible into your inventory. So you spawn in, drop that crate down, get the ammo out of it, take it into your backpack, and you're good to go. To get like a second gun, you just kill some USC while you're looting, and then they drop like a V11 or V22. And honestly, just pick it up, grab the battery, and you're out of there, and you're good to go. So the longer a match goes, the better the loot will get, but also the USC will get stronger. At least that was a thing in the alpha, is what I've heard from people. I'm not sure if it's still on the server now, but I would suspect so, because a friend and I wanted to extract, and we got annihilated by the USC. And it's my bonus tip that I can give. If you want to see all the items that you're tracking at the moment, you just go to this screen, you go one back, so you press escape if you're in mouse and keyboard, and then you see the items you're tracking and also what you're tracking them for. So those were the 5 tips that I wanted to talk about and to show to you. I hope you enjoyed some of them, hopefully all of them actually, but yeah, this was my first ever video, so I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make some more tips, especially with the launch coming up, and also after launch. Yeah, stay tuned, stay excited for new upcoming content, especially for the launch and after the launch. I think it's gonna be a great experience. I also hope you enjoyed the Service Slam and you also had some fun over the weekend. So yeah, I'll see you very soon.